And y'all rocking with Fresh right now, man. An artist at RaRa Records, up and coming label. Check this out.
Okay, let's jump right into it. So, I've been talking to a lot of your colleagues over there at the label and everything. I think I done made my rounds pretty much with just about everybody. I talked to Trey Madness, Jaigo, Lyrical Content, and now you. I was kind of like touching bases on like a lot of the things as far as like all your singles and everything. So I heard that your single Hospital is gonna be on this EP that y'all about to release around. I think it's going to be St. Patrick's Day, is it? Okay, cool. So how did you come up with like Hospital? I don't even like the sound of the name. I heard like a snippet of it and it sounded like that motherfucker lit, bro. So like how did you come up with this concept for this song and what is this song about?
Really, like with me, with songs and music, it just comes to me like certain days. It all depends, man. I might be on a hype song, I might be on a chill song, and like I come across beats that just touch me. Like I already know if it touched me, it's gonna touch anybody else around me because everybody around me is like the same. So it's just like I do the song like the flow, and just like it's all about the flow. Like the flow just catches people. Like the flow on that song is gonna catch everybody. Like the verse.
So the way you came up with Hospital is how you make songs is you kind of like you just go with the beat and like wherever the beat takes you, that's what comes out on the paper.
Exactly. Like it brings out like certain parts of me, certain memories, certain thoughts, and different things like that.
I think that's what all artists should do. You know.
Yeah.
It's a feeling, it's an emotional ride. So I can dig that. So where are you from? Where are you born in?
Well, I was born on the north side of Atlanta at Northside Hospital. I was raised on the north side over there by Brookhaven and Chamblee over there for up until, 4th, 5th grade. Then I moved to Boulder Crest and I moved really all around Atlanta. So it's just like, I really rep.
Is your home.
Yeah, I really rep any part of Atlanta, but I stick to where I'm originally from. So
Atlanta, you Atlanta native.
Yeah.
Everybody else on the label seem like they're from other cities and states and stuff like that. So you probably about the only artist on the label that's actually from Atlanta.
Yeah, man.
I heard that the record label that you're with is based out of Atlanta. So tell me, how did you? Because they told me pretty much that Sincere was their manager, and is Sincere managing you as well?
Yes, he is.
So how did you and Sincere meet? Like, so how did all of that come about with him managing you, and where did all of that start at? And
man, right, that's a funny story because we both like attended SAE, and like the school the school life wasn't for us, you know. Just like it's like we both was on the same shit, man. He helped me out, I helped him out, and just.
So y'all met in school. So it's SAE. Is that kind of like a music school or?
Yeah, it's audio engineering. You do a lot of audio engineering and stuff like that, but I wouldn't recommend it. You know.
I can
you know, you can YouTube this information.
So with this song Hospital, like, how do you think your fans gonna gravitate to it, and like, are they gonna be super psyched that you got something dropping finally? Is this like one of the first drops? Is it gonna be on iTunes, Spotify, or any other mainstream outlet or anything?
Well, I'm praying that it's on all of the main sites and main music promotion sites and all that stuff. So, and I expect my people to react in a very good way, especially the females. Like the song is most likely dedicated to females because that's just like what I'm aiming towards, and like the dudes that's gonna listen to it are all real chill dudes that just like stay in their own lane, got their own things going on and ain't worried about none of the extra shit. Everybody just go come together. Anybody that's positive, they go like anything I drop.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I think I asked this question to some of your other label mates.
5 years from now, man, I see myself with my own label and a lot of artists, a lot of just like bringing everybody up with me, my family, everybody, just starting my own businesses and putting people on with jobs and stuff like that. So just being the biggest boss.
Entrepreneur, you know, you got to branch out from, you know, the starting point and everything, and that's always a good thing. Do do you think that you will work with any other artists on the label, or do you have like a project that's coming out as far as like an EP of your own, or a mixtape, or can we expect an album, or what's going on with you?
Really, man, I'm trying to head towards the EP way right now, man. Just like I'm working on a lot of different things right now. And right now my problem is really finishing the song, like a whole legit full-length song. I need to get better at finishing the second verses and stuff like that. I have a lot of songs with one verse. I just need to finish those up, and I can drop a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, it's always challenging when you're writing material and trying to get it organized. And so I can understand that. Wait, let me ask you this. Where did you come up with your name, Fresh? And like, how did that all come about? Like, cause I mean, do you know any other artists that may be named Fresh or anything like that? Because I've never heard of somebody named Fresh, you know.
Well, I haven't heard anybody really just with the single word Fresh, but I heard a lot of different people like Bankroll Fresh, or really ain't nobody else like that.
Is that one of your, do you like Bankroll Fresh? Is that a good artist to you?
Yeah, man, like with Bankroll, man, it's just sad the way he went out, because he was on the come up just like how I'm on the come up, but he had a buzz and everything, and just like, and I see where this industry can take people and how it can take good people, because he obviously was a good person, and bad things happen. So it's just like, he really inspires a lot of people from Atlanta, because he was from Atlanta himself. So
So how do you feel about all this music coming out of Atlanta? Like, I mean, it's a lot of artists that come out of Atlanta, and Atlanta is pretty much taking over the music scene. I mean, even from the Midwest to the West Coast to down south in Miami, Florida, and all of those areas. Like, do you think that any of that will change anytime soon?
Of course not, because like Atlanta is just like we just been on top with the music for a while now. There's a lot of different places doing like the music things. It's like they doing well, but it's just like everybody know the spotlight, the main light is on Atlanta. Atlanta just births a lot of stars, a lot of people that just know what to do behind the mic and what to do on camera. So I just take it as a blessing being from.
So who do you think you would want to work with as far as like out of mainstream artists that are coming from out of Atlanta? Who do you see yourself working with in the near future?
Man, let me see, man. I already know I want to work with Migos. That's a court.
Yeah, I just like the Migos.
Just like Migos, of course Drake. Shit. Black youngster, I gotta work with black youngsters. Like, I already know he'll bring some whole total shit out.
Yeah, I like the
youngster. He's something else. It's like I want to work with anybody that's trying to do anything positive, man. Anybody can bring anything better out of me, anything I can bring better out of that person, man.
Right. You still didn't tell me, like, where did your name Fresh come from?
My name Fresh, like my homeboy Mizzle, man. He was I guess like back in the day, you know, people had their own gangs and shit like that. So they had a gang called like Get Fresh. Like, and I was like, bro, man, let just put me on like Get Fresh, bro. Like put me on with them and shit like that. And basically put me on. And so like that's where I got my Instagram name and Snapchat and all that. It's like Get Fresh Mellow. Like it was a Get Fresh gang. So it's just like I just said Get Fresh and put my name behind there and just. And I was always fresh, so I just stuck with the name.
So do you think do you think that you will work with any? What is one of the legends in the game that you would see yourself working with, as far as like old school singers or rappers or of that nature?
I definitely want to work with Wayne. It's just like, he inspired mostly anybody that's on the mic. I want to work with Wayne. It's like, I don't know, I really want to branch out and do some pop, so it's like, I know Rihanna ain't that old, but I need to work with her. I need to work with Rihanna, you know. I need to work with her.
Okay, got you. Well, shit, man. I think I pretty much touched bases on everything with your. As far as like you, I'm excited to hear this hot spitter and see what it's all about. Like I said, I think it was one of the artists had let me hear a snippet of it a while back before I decided to come over here to y'all label and do these interviews with you guys. And it sounds nice, man. It was almost like a smoke track. Like I think I can smoke me a little L to it and vibe out with that thing. Like so, yeah. I'm super excited to see what's going on. Do you are you gonna have a video for it or any? Have you thought about any of that or talked about that with your manager or anything?
Hopefully soon, like in the next week or two, man. We should at least start rolling on it.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna be videos to pretty much every track on the album. EP.
Basically making a movie, man. It's gonna be like a movie soundtrack. Probably get the DVD. We might make a movie out of all the songs, man. You pop it in a DVD player, might play like a movie, or you pop it in a CD player, just play it, just the audio.
Okay. So shit, man. I think we done, man. We here with Fresh for RaRa once again, fuck, man, shit, we done, bro. I appreciate you coming through and taking this interview and everything, man. Okay, come back through and check me out again. And I've been checking out. I was telling your homeboy Lyrical content. Y'all got the little thing called RaRa where all them they the little.
Yeah, the little vlog
thing, the little vlog thing y'all got going on, kind of like letting people in on what y'all got going on. Are we gonna start seeing you in a lot of the video footage soon? Because we've been seeing everybody else, like it just seems like you've been kind of like in your own little shadow. So
yeah, man, they say the best for last. So
I can dig it. I
pop up when I need to.
All right, man, we done with this, man, and I'm tired as hell anyway. So it's been nice talking to you, man, and I wish you all the best. And can't wait to see you perform and do your thing and see all the music that you're gonna come out with. I've been hearing that there's a lot of dope music that you got, so I'm super excited. We out, y'all. We with Fresh, and this is Fresh signing off here.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Peace out.